Hi guys, Rob from Rob's Model Cars, and today's review is the AUTOART 1/18 scale Nissan R390 test car from Le Mans. Now this AUTOART model's been out for quite a few years, but it has been a model that I wanted to add to my Nissan collection, and I got it just last week. So we'll start with the packaging. AUTOART Signature Series, just a plain black box, chrome lettering around the side of the box. That's all there is for there. So we'll open up the model and get it out. Now, as with all AUTOART signature models, they do come in a foam shell. This model has a clamshell front and rear to the model, and that's housed in the top of the box, and then the car is in the lower section of the box. Now, before we open it up and put it on the turntable and have a closer look at it, AUTOART models do come with the certificate of authenticity. You also get I think it's about a 5-6 page booklet with the details of the real car, and you do also get a cleaning cloth and a small pic magnifying glass. So quite nice features from AUTOART. So let's get the model out and take a closer look. Okay, so here we have the model out of the box, and we'll have a bit of a look around the model first on the turntable. Now this is finished in the matte black paintwork as per the test car of the Nismo R390. Now this test car was unveiled in 1997 and it was planned to race in 98 and 99. Now AUTOART does a great job of these historic race cars. There's an exceptionally good level of detail, especially in the engine, which we'll get to that in a minute. But overall execution of the model is very accurate to the real car. So if we start at the front of the model, as with all AUTOART signature models, they do feature photo etch mesh throughout the whole model. All the vents, louvers have photo etch mesh. The headlights are very well detailed, as are the big driving lights in the front of the vehicle. The badging's nicely done. Where the clamshells meet the bodies, it does have fantastic little bonnet latches. Have a bit of a closer look at that. They're fine, delicate little pieces that are executed very well. We have these air ducts up here, sort of like a snorkel to vent the engine. The rear of the car is awesome. We've got all the well executed tail lights. We've got the air jack system, tow hooks, rear diffuser, and the monstrous rear wing also. The wheels are very well executed. I think they are a BBS alloy wheel, which a lot of race cars of the time in the late 90s used BBS wheels. I think they are a BBS wheel, but there is no branding on there. The brake calipers and rotors are also detailed quite well also. So average execution around the outside of the model is very good. Now this is an opening model, it's not a sealed model, so we'll use the supplied pick tool and we'll open up the doors. So what we have with this model, with the opening doors, they have a big strut on the inside which keeps the door open, which is really quite neat. Now being that it is a Le Mans car, it has very thick doors, which was pretty normal for a lot of their race cars. And you can see in here this large strut brace which actually holds the door open. It's very similar to the new Lamborghini Aventador models where they have a strut, a vertical strut to keep the doors open. I think that basically keeps these doors in the open position when it's opened. So really nice detailing there from AUTOART in that respect. Now it is a Le Mans car, so there is only one racing seat inside. But that's quite well detailed as a Kevlar backed seat. You have all the wiring looms, engine management system, cooling, all those features are all inside the cabin. Very well detailed. Even has the little cloth Willans blue racing harness seat belts in there. We'll see if we can have a bit of a closer look there into the camera. Not sure whether you guys are picking that up. It is a Le Mans car, so it's very hard to see on the inside, but the detail's really good. Now, as I mentioned before, this is a clamshell front and rear car, so we'll carefully remove those pieces. So the clamshell front, a little bit tricky to get on around the tow hook, but it is manageable, so we'll get that off. There's quite a bit of weight to this piece. This model is die cast, so there is a fair bit of weight to this little front nose piece. I will be displaying this model with the front nose piece off so that you can see all the detail. Now, this is where the fun starts with these Le Mans models. We've got all the inboard suspension with the little metal springs on the shock absorbers. It isn't working suspension, but it looks like it can. We've got all the air ducting in the front. We've got the air ducting hoses to the front brakes. We have all the fluid reservoirs here for the braking and the clutch system, and we have the big flat mount intercooler radiator in the front there, and all carbon fibre work as well. So a lot of models you just don't get this level of detail, so that's another reason why I wanted to add this model to the collection. Very happy with the detail in the front of the model. It's exceptionally good. Okay, so we'll get that back on the turntable and we'll have a look in the back. So again, clamshell rear. This is quite a bit lighter than the front section, but it does have all the ducting pipes from the scoops on the top. And we'll just put that to the side and we'll take a look at the engine. Now you probably can't see much from flat, so I'll turn it up, and as you can see, the amount of detail in this engine compartment is just amazing. We have all the inboard shock absorbers for the suspension system. We have all the gearbox, all the hydraulic hoses, fluid hoses. It is amazing. Now, as I say, it is very similar to the Pagani Zonda R model, which I have also, which has an amazing amount of detail. I will do a review on that model soon, just to compare the detail of the two, but this is definitely up there with one of the most detailed models to come from AUTOART. So hopefully you can get in all those details there. Truly is a masterpiece, and as I say, AUTOART do a few historic race cars. Another one that comes to mind is the Mazda 787B Le Mans car, which also has an astounding amount of detail. So very happy to add this to my collection of Nissans. So hopefully you've enjoyed this short review of the Nissan R390 test car from the Le Mans 1997. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. Please click the like button and please share this video. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And I hope you enjoyed this video of this 1/18 scale AUTOART Signature Series model of the Nissan R390 test car from Le Mans. Stay tuned for more model reviews, and thanks for watching.